I was in a sandstorm and we lost power at home, and my copter was just sitting out in the open for like 2.5 hours.
I'm gonna give that ability a go.
You're so thoughtful and kind, thinking about the way that you just responded there.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Bitch.
Yeah, sorry. I know what you're going to do, so I have faith in you.
Do you?
Yes!
Oh, okay, that's good, because I don't have faith in me.
Okay. And that's why my response wasn't that. Because I already knew you were going to do it, so what's the point of getting worried about something you know the outcome to?
I'm gonna repair my wings.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dune Awakening. This time I'm joined by my friend Edward, who's joined me in many gaming adventures in the past. He will be starting fresh, on the same server, while I am continuing on with some story stuff and finishing the trials. At behest and advice from friends, they've told me to finish the trials so that I can unlock the death stills, which is the next phase of my plan, and complete Act 1 of the story. Act 2 being the Assassin's Handbook, which I have now completed. But I thought that I would show you some adventures between me and my friend Edward, in someone who's at mid-late game and someone who is at very early game. Helping him build his little base, choosing a base location, and of course teaching him some of the basics of the game that nobody taught me, but obviously those things that are better told to you than having to look them up. Either way, I hope you enjoy watching me and my friend play a bit of Dune Awakening, as more and more of that will be happening throughout the next few weeks.
I touched the sand. What do you mean I'm low fuel?
It means you don't have enough fuel, meaning you're gonna run out soon.
Nah, I'm not gonna run out.
And if you run out near the sand, you'll die horribly. Technically, it might not be horribly because you'll die instantly.
That's true, I suppose.
Or you'll get devoured and slowly digested. Ready or not, here I go. You can't hide. Where the hell are these enemies? Problem is, I know there's enemies in here.
Might not be any enemies right now if someone's already already taken them, you know.
I'm the only one here.
That you know of.
Oh shit. Damn it, press wrong button. Here are the bases.
Feel that way because I totally understand that feeling as well. Like other feelings like the standing still or going backwards, my hand. Yeah, totally understand.
So the Empire knows where all these guys
kind
are.
of reasonable where you're at because like the goal is so close. And you're like, fuck, I should be there already. So like, I totally understand that. But once you finish uni and you know.
They can see everything right to the core of the planet, everywhere, everybody, anywhere. So they just basically bombed all their sietches, or they put shields around the sietches that they couldn't get to with bombs. That they put shields around the sietches they couldn't get to with bombs, and basically like just pulled the oxygen out of them, so they suffocated to death.
So they're assholes.
But like, there's rumors that the Fremen still exist somewhere on the planet, because it's very hard for satellites to see in the southern part of the world, which we are in, not in the southern part of the world. But it's very hard for them to see in the southern part of the world because it's very hard for them to see in the southern part of the world because there's constant sandstorms. So they think that the Fremen have been moving during sandstorms, basically.
Or they could have technology to create sandstorms.
Not really, but they do obviously have the technology to ride the worms. They're they're not that advanced.
If they can ride gods, pretty much, why can't they make sandstorms?
Because
Why can't the worm? Why can't the worms create it?
They do. The worms do create sandstorms. They create red lightning sandstorms that are fucking incredibly detrimental to like life as itself. You see it when they breach in the game. Well, that sandstorm just like I've got another area to go to, and two, that sandstorm just absolutely obliterated my wings.
So can't they just use that then? If they can ride them?
No, because if you're riding a worm above the sand, they won't create a sandstorm.
So how do they stop them then?
I mean, how do they stop them?
I mean, how do you beat them in a fight?
Beat what in a fight?
The people who are literally running the sandworms. How do you beat them in a fight?
Most of the time they don't, and they hide, and they don't think that there's that many of them. But also the fact that like they live on Arrakis, they don't have access to fucking advanced weaponry like the rest of the Empire do. So for most of the time, it's just that they fight like demons, and they use this desert to their advantage. Also, they don't ever use the worms in battle. They don't have that much control over them.
Yeah.
Like you could maybe get one close enough to do some damage, but you'd also probably take out most of your own people, and then like they'd have to be out in the open sand, which most of the time nobody's stupid enough to be out in the open sand, you know. So it's one of those things. Yeah, that's how they keep the game fair, by wiping the deep desert every.
I found the enemy.
Annoying person.
For the people.
Annoying person.
Not you, the enemy.
I was gonna say I have noticed a lot more. Like, there's a lot more people on today, but I guess we just did just have a wipe.
So a lot of people are probably getting on to make sure that
I
their
don't-
base is powered and all their stuff's good,
Yeah.
and probably restart the deep desert stuff.
I just didn't get it. It's like, oh yeah, you just
What?
no, because used to there's this base and it's like, oh yeah, bloody hell, this base near me, like this little thing, and it's never really had many enemies spawning near it. But suddenly, it's like left, right, and center. There's enemies now spawning.
Yeah,
Every time I leave the base.
that happens too.
Oh well.
Oh, well, what?
Like, yeah, I think I got enough materials.
Oh, what? I gotta go to Harko village to find him? Did what? You can stream for me if you want.
I just did that.
Oh, did you? Sorry, I got my streaming software on. I can't hear when you're streaming. Lessons in cartography. Refine 12 copper ore. Research the surveying kit and fabricate a survey probe launcher.
Okay. So I need to do 12 of these.
Yeah. I don't even want to look at the inside of your base. Jesus Christ, it's gonna make me cringe. You know you can go. You know you can press A and say craft a mount, right? And then type it in. So press the button in the middle. The middle one. See how it's got craft is spacebar. The middle one is, or just press A. Or right. Yep, and then type 12. I was gonna say just type 12. You don't have to do the thing. You just click the box, type the number you want. That's a 2. You just get rid of a 1. You gotta go type 12 and then click space, and it'll make 12 for you. There you go.
Now I've got 19.
Yeah, well, you'll need more of them anyway. It doesn't matter. I would be turning. I would be making all 139 because you will need it. You will need it as copper, not copper ore.
Oh,
How
okay.
much Stellaris would
Thanks.
you like to deposit?
And it runs when you're not on because it's an MMO. Remember that.
Yeah.
I don't recognize the pattern of your footfalls. Who are you? You're in dubious luck, then. I am an adept of the Ginaz school. Millennia of martial knowledge distilled down to the broken form before you. Though I'm but a mangled memory of Saren Valen, a memory is enough to thrash you. Keep your distance.
I mean no harm nor disrespect to an honorable warrior such
You are
as
more
you.
civilized than most of the wretches who scuttle about here.
But you're gonna have to die?
Seems there's an old
No,
custom.
he's going to be my new teacher.
Cruel planet to cast the blind out among the dunes for burial by way of worm belly.
All right.
Several curs accosted me to uphold that tradition. I scribed regret upon their flesh in so bold a signature as they won't soon forget. On guard. Whether you are worthy or not, my days of training are long gone. Still, there's something you could do for me, and maybe we can reach an accord. In a recent scrape, I gave as good as I got. But the knaves made off with the last possession that is important to me. The hilt of my old Ginaz sword. Find out who did this, and I would find myself obliged to you. Off you go then.
Can do that. I'm doing it, Edward. I'm doing advanced swordmaster training.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Completely and utterly wrecked.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, since the news of the new update, with new vehicles and stuff coming out, there's been an influx of new players, so...
I'm surprised, you know, that if you don't... You know how you got abandoned bases?
Yeah.
You can't rob from them.
Again, it's PvE. Like, if they allowed you to... Like, people had a method of robbing them a while ago, but, like, imagine this. Like, you're in a PvE setting, you've gone away for a few days, your base has been partially destroyed by the sandstorm, you come back and it's just gone because someone robbed you. Like, that's PvE type stuff. Like, there are areas in which you can do that, and they are talking about making full PvP servers so that you can do that. But, like, this is PvE. You don't want... People don't want... You know, and if that was possible, people would also raid people's just, like, standard bases, you know?
No, I just meant, like, hey, you've been off for, like, a month or so.
Yeah. So you can do... In the deep desert, you can...
That's what I meant, like...
In the deep
I don't
desert,
mean
after a sandstorm, you can raid people's bases. And, like, I agree with the fact that, like, if they ever make a full PvP, like, server for this game, where you can raid people's bases after a sandstorm, I would be down for that. But you'd also have to have some way of, like, predicting the sandstorms, you know?
I don't mean after a sandstorm, I just meant, like, hey, this person hasn't played the game for, like, over a month.
You know, I agree. I agree with that too. And their base is like almost completely destroyed, and it's just sitting there. Like, why are we keeping it around? No, I agree with that too.
Like, I don't like the idea of the whole PvP. I just meant, like, hey, this person, you can
I
just,
don't
like,
mind. Like I said, I don't mind PvP if it's like, you know, if I don't mind PvP in a game like this, where, like, if there's areas where you can, you know, fight for yourself.
I've got your back.
For the people.
Shields up.
That's a good ability. But did I tell you that the other night I now have my Z ability? Or my X ability, the middle one, yeah.
no.
Yeah,
We've got him.
I went and did the the fourth trial, like the fourth Fremen trial. So now I have spice prescience. It's interesting because if you use it too much, you die like you overdose. So you need to continually eat spice. But if you don't use it, it means you've got a third ability. But like the more you use it, the worse it like gets, which I think is interesting, to be honest, because I haven't needed to use it yet, but I can see why it would force you into needing to use it later on in the game.
Well, I nearly died.
Come here, bitch.
Because a big sand just came.
A big sand just came?
Like a big blow of sand, you know, when you...
A sandstorm? Oh, you're a sandstorm over there.
No, like, you know when a sand, like, sand gets, like, pushed up in your face because of a lot of wind?
Yeah. You collect all the copper ore?
team.
No, it's all good. Yeah, it was just a bit of strong wind that just picked up a lot of sand, and the enemy just happened to come from that same direction.
Damn. I just. Oh, you scared the shit out of me, dude.
Well, one time I cut open one of those cave bases, and the enemy was right on the other side and had a knife. Like charge! I'm like, give me a chance to shoot back.
Oh, she was the leader.
Die, die.
I mean, that is something that people have been talking about, and I'm on the fence about it, because enemies can sense you through
What's that?
walls, but, like, so enemies can sense
Is that
you...
what I needed?
What?
This thing right here?
What thing? Hang on. Yeah, copper ore. You need 40 of it.
Yeah.
How many you got?
And I got 70.
Oh yeah, you got plenty then.
Yeah. Yeah, you're saying?
Yeah, so enemies can sense you through walls, but like
Someone's here.
the offset of that is towards the mid game. So like the way you're getting at, you can make a thing called a life scanner, so you can actually scan a base and see where all the enemies are through the walls anyway. So it's like, yeah, the enemies can see through walls, but it doesn't really matter because you can also see them through walls.
Nah.
See, if you don't want help, I won't come help.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Okay. I'm about to fly over your base right now. I just got back from Arrakis, so I have to fly from this way anyway. That's what I was saying. Where are you? Well, there's your base. Where are you?
I don't know.
Well, you can accept my invite, and then you can see where you are.
I did accept it.
No, you didn't.
I'm sure I did.
You must have accepted the guild invite, not the.
Okay, then.
No, not that either. No, you haven't accepted it. Yep, party invite sent. You haven't accepted it.
How do I?
Press tab or press O. Go to the social thing with all the three little people, the players. They'll have a little, like, envelope above it.
Did I just accept it then?
No. You just invited me to a party. That'll do. That'll do. That'll fucking do, I suppose. It's too fucking hard. There we go. Alright.
Can I take your chopper?
Alright. Who are you struggling to kill?
Go with shield.
Where? Where are you running to?
To the base.
This base up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hang on. That's not a stable spot. There we go. No, you can't take my chopper. I haven't given you permission. I'm not giving you permission because you're gonna nick it and fucking run away with it.
He of such little faith.
Yep.
Identify
Which guy with a shield?
See someone.
He's upstairs somewhere. He's right here.
Right here, where?
Right fighting me.
There's no one fighting you.
I see someone.
Oh, then it was you.
Yeah, that's me, you douchebag. I'm helping you. And I left all the blood for you. Yeah, there's a shield guy up here.
Who goes there?
Not anymore, there isn't.
My secondary buddy.
You got him?
Yep.
Alright. Is that what you got one more upstairs, you said, or?
No, that was it. I found both my buddies.
Okay.
Thanks.